All right, let's dive into something a little magical. We're going to talk about those subtle, almost invisible threads that connect us to the people we really care about. We'll be uncovering 7 hidden signs that someone special might be thinking about you so intensely that their thoughts are actually reaching you in their dreams. Pretty cool, right? I mean, think about it for a second. Have you ever just been going about your day, minding your own business, when bam, out of nowhere, a thought of them just hits you? And it's not just a passing memory. It feels different, right? Like so powerful, it literally stops you in your tracks. And that feeling, well, that's exactly what we're digging into. The idea here is that these moments aren't just random. They could actually be signals, like little energetic text messages sent from their subconscious straight to yours, especially when they're dreaming, when all the mental walls are down. So, what we're really talking about is this, the dream connection. It's all about unlocking the language of energy. Think of it like a private radio station between 2 people with a deep bond. It communicates on a frequency way beyond words. Today, we're going to learn how to tune in and actually understand what's being said. Okay, first up, part 1, signs in your feelings. We're going to start with the most personal, intuitive stuff, the signs that happen inside you. These are like the quiet whispers of that connection, the things you feel in your gut first. So, sign number 1, and let me tell you, this one is probably one of the most powerful. It can feel a little jarring when it hits, honestly, because it feels like it comes from absolutely nowhere. It's what we call an emotional burst. This is when you're suddenly just flooded with an emotion. Could be intense joy or deep longing, maybe even a sharp pang of sadness that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on in your life. It feels foreign, right? Because in a way, it is. The idea is that it's their emotion kind of bleeding through that connection while they're dreaming. Yeah, this quote just hits the nail on the head. I was just going about my day, and suddenly I felt this overwhelming wave of love and missed them intensely. See that? An overwhelming wave. It's not just a little thought. It's a physical, emotional experience you can actually feel in your chest. You're not just remembering them. You're literally feeling what they're feeling in that dream. All right, on to number 2. This next one moves from your emotions and goes straight to your body. It's a super physical, unmistakable feeling that I bet most of us have felt before. I'm talking about sudden chills or goosebumps. You know exactly what I mean, right? That sudden shiver that runs up your spine when it's not even cold. That's like your body's own antenna picking up on a massive energy spike. When they're dreaming and intensely focused on you, that energy can literally give you the chills. It's your body giving you a physical thumbs up that something is happening on another level. Okay, let's look at number 3. This final sign in this section is a bit more subtle than goosebumps, but wow, it can feel just as real and honestly, a lot more comforting. This is that distinct feeling of their presence. And I'm not talking about just wishful thinking here. It's that calm, certain feeling that they're right there with you. You might even turn your head like fully expecting to see them standing there. It's this tangible sense of their unique energy. And it often pops up when their dreaming mind is zeroed in on just being close to you. All right, so we've covered the internal stuff, the feelings, the chills. Now for part 2, signs in your world. Let's move on to how these messages actually show up in the physical world around you. This is where the universe starts getting playful and leaving you little clues. And sign number 4? Oh, this one is one of the most surprising, I think, because it taps directly into one of our most primal, memory-linked senses. I'm talking about olfactory messages. Smelling their specific scent out of the blue. You know how smell is so powerfully tied to memory, right? So when you suddenly get a clear whiff of their cologne or their shampoo, and there's absolutely no logical reason for it, that's a huge sign. It's like their very essence is just popping in to say hello in a way you literally can't deny. And you can see here how it breaks down. These signs aren't just random things happening. They come through specific channels. We just covered olfactory, what you smell, but they can also be auditory, what you hear, or synchronicities, which are all about those meaningful patterns you start seeing everywhere. So let's move on to number 5 and tune in to those auditory signs, the things you hear when, well, no one is actually speaking. We're talking about auditory signs. Have you ever been home alone and sworn you heard someone call your name? Or what about that one specific song, your song, and suddenly it's playing on the radio, in the grocery store, everywhere you go? These aren't just coincidences, guys. They're like little auditory breadcrumbs dropped by the universe to let you know you're on their mind.
And that brings us to number 6. This one is for anyone out there who's ever felt like the universe is practically screaming at you, just showing you the same things over and over and over again. Yup, repeating numbers and symbols. When you suddenly start seeing 1111 on the clock every single day, or patterns like 222, 444, you gotta pay attention. Or maybe it's a symbol that's super meaningful just to the two of you. These synchronicities are basically little winks from the universe, confirming that you and your person are totally on the same wavelength in that exact moment. And finally, we've arrived at number 7. This is the big one, the most direct sign of them all, the one that pretty much leaves zero room for doubt. Dream visitations. Look, when they show up in your dreams and it just feels different, like way more vivid, more emotionally real than a regular dream, that's often seen as a true visitation. It's like the dream world becomes this shared meeting place where your subconscious minds can just hang out and connect directly. No static, no interference. Okay, so you're noticing the signs. Awesome. But now what? Part 3 is all about reading the signs. Because it's not just about seeing them, it's about knowing what to do and what not to do with that information. And it's really a simple 4-step process. This isn't about driving yourself crazy. It's about shifting your whole mindset. So, step 1, just notice the sign. Don't analyze it to death. Step 2, acknowledge the feeling. How did it make you feel? Comforted? Happy? Just sit with that for a second. Step 3, and this is the hardest one, trust the connection. Make a conscious choice to believe it's real. And finally, step 4, release the outcome. You gotta let go of trying to control what happens next. Just appreciate the little cosmic hello for what it is. And honestly, this is the most important part of all. These signs are just guideposts. They're meant to keep you on track, not become destinations you obsess over. Think of them as little nudges from the universe, just giving you some encouragement, the reassurances that the connection is real and that you're on the right path. They're here to build your trust, not your anxiety. So, now you know the language. What is the universe trying to tell you? As you go about your day from now on, just keep your senses open. The messages are out there, waiting for you to notice. The only question left is, are you listening?